guys, so we're about to go to a property right now to fix the pictures, to stage it, to do the virtual tour, and you're gonna show me how I get ready for listing a house. So I come here to my little wall of some staging. It's not beautiful. I used to have way more stuff. And honestly, sometimes I collect the stuff from the owner of the house. Like when they sell, they don't want the stuff anymore, so I'll take it and then I can use it for staging on other properties. So right now, I've seen pictures of this house already. It needs some love and some touches. So I'm gonna take some candles, I'm gonna take some blankets, maybe some nicer towels. Who knows what we're really walking into. Oops, I'll grab that in a second. And I'm just gonna shove this all in the car. And one of my favorite little tools that I always use to make a room look better is a plant. So I'm gonna go steal a plant from my own house to use on this fixing to make the house look better. The other thing I'm gonna grab before I go inside is my Matterport camera. And, oh, I need that one over there. And the tripod. So the great thing, I've talked about Matterports a lot, is that Matterport gives you professional pictures and it also gives you a virtual tour of the entire property. So people don't have to see it in person. I'm gonna take another carpet maybe, just in case. I have bedding and a whole bunch of other stuff, but hopefully that'll be enough. And we'll put it in the car and then I'm gonna go find the plant. I'll be back. So I've decided to get a nice bright red one and I'm just gonna use this white one just to liven up the space a bit. Hopefully it doesn't fall over in the car. And ready to go. I always bring, I'll show you, some plastic bags and Windex and paper towel, just in case I have to do a bit of spot cleaning. I absolutely hate if a house is dirty in pictures because then you know you're not gonna get a great impression in person. And remember, people buy a house from the pictures first. So this is a super important step. Anyway, let's get ready to go. I wanna show you one thing that my kid made for me. Sorry, so watch yourself. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I thought I was gonna clean it up, but I'm gonna leave it because now I feel super special knowing my kid is driving with me all the time. Anyway, let's get ready to go. See you soon in the next part. Tabo.
Tulane.
Tulane, yeah. T.
T.
I'm B. T. BTV.
And you V.
Awesome. You guys, it looks beautiful.
How are you? Thank you. We didn't get a chance to cut the grass.
I'm not gonna, because I know your dogs are up here, so I'm just checking. And are these tenanted units? Are they okay with us taking pictures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian, if you need to get to the back, we can just put the dogs in the front.
Yeah, we'll do
how
that
I
at
do
the
it,
end. So what I'll do is the virtual tour first, and then we'll come up to the back.
Because I can't see the dogs.
All right, so I've done a walk through the house, just first impressions. It's a bit cluttered, so we're gonna try and remove some furniture when we do pictures. I am gonna bring in a bit of staging, not too much because it's not that bad. But yeah, so we'll just start getting ready, bring the camera in, and then start taking pictures and doing the virtual tour. I'm gonna hand some stuff off to my little workers here to do that. So when we do the virtual tour, I almost always start outside and then move into the property so that people can see the road, the area, exactly where they're purchasing. So we'll get that all set up and then we'll keep going. Miss Rachel! Yay!
I know Miss Rachel.
Of course, who doesn't know Miss Rachel? When it's finally edited and stuff, then I'll send you a video of it and show you how to use it and advertise on it. All right, out that way we go. So vents, and then needs to go around the corner. That blue water thing is what it is.
And
so
this?
yeah, I'll move this. Is it locked? No. It's just bigger.
Deutschland.
So make sure that it's as clean as possible. And obviously they've done some gardening and that's good. So that, let's maybe move that one. Yeah, we'll have to leave that. There's no way we should leave that. Okay, so just make it look as presentable as possible because remember this is first impressions that a buyer is going to see and they will judge the book by the cover. So when we're doing virtual tours, we always have to leave doors open so that it's easy for people to walk through because remember, you can virtually walk through a door, but it doesn't feel very good when you have virtual expectations. I have to leave this gate open. Hopefully it stays open. Okay. So when we're doing a virtual tour, we're obviously just going to make sure that the camera's straight. There we go. And I'm just going to see if you can ask them to not be in this frame right here. And just move that bag. That's on the couch there. Yeah. So when we're doing virtual tours, it takes 3,560 pictures as it spins, which is what we're going to be using for the actual pictures of the property. So when I'm doing a virtual tour, I also need to make sure that I need to make sure that the angles that I'm taking also work for the physical pictures that we'll be using. So I think I'm going to go a little further, hopefully not get run over. I need a good oval shot of the house. There we go, it's connected, and obviously we need to just stay out of the images. So as I press the button, it's going to start rotate. There we go. And the reason why I did that is because I didn't know if I took the cover off. So if I didn't take the cover off on the camera, it wouldn't have taken a shot of anything. So we'll try that again. All right, here we go. So with virtual tours, you just need to be out of the 180 range of the virtual tour. It might take us maximum an hour to do this whole house, but we'll have 3,500 pictures of every single part of the house. All right. And my dog. Okay. So as you'll see, it starts to build your little house as you go. So I'm going to press it again and you'll see the next frame, it will build another one again. All right, so as this one comes up, I'm going to show you what they look like from my angle. Okay, so this is what I just filmed. So it's going to give me a full 360 of everything, which is super, super cool. Now, when we come into a doorway like this, it's going to be really hard for us to walk around the camera. So what we're going to do is just hide a little somewhere. I call this job hide and seek. I hide in closets, bathroom showers. I hide in under couches, under tables, everywhere.
We can't find the spot that we can hide. Always.
Done.
So always making sure it's leveled. getting hot. Okay, so I'm going to show you something quickly. Highly recommend whenever you're trying to sell your house. We have permission to put these things all back, but as many personal things as possible, remove. We will blur their personal pictures, but it's just easier to just not have it in the pictures. Now, me personally, I think this glass is beautiful, so I don't want to distract from it, so I am going to move those things. And then I'm going to move... Again, there's a beautiful fireplace here, so we want to showcase the fireplace. Now, let's move this stuff for sure. Very close to breaking that glass. Now, ideally, I want to do this entire room in one shot, so I'm just going to clean up every area I normally use. We are trying to depersonalize the space as much as possible so that a new buyer can feel themselves in the space, and that's the whole point of selling. That is very light. Oh, it's got nothing in it. I was expecting it to be really heavy. Yeah, but remember, while we're putting things on the bed, I have to come through here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide this here in the shots until we come closer here, and then I'm gonna move it again. So, with regards to chairs in an area like this, you always want them to be facing the picture so that it looks a little bit more warm and inviting. If you come in closer, when it comes to kitchen counters, we want it as decluttered as possible. The bottom line is, this kind of looks cute, so I'm gonna keep it. Eggs are cute, little potatoes are cute, but I am gonna get rid of probably this and this. And Vince, that stuff there. Now, the thing is, you have to remember where all of these things come from so you can put them all right back. And that's gonna have to go on top of the fridge. I promise I'm gonna put everything right back, okay? It's gonna look beautiful. You'll love me later, I promise. Well, we need to get rid of this stuff so we don't see it in the picture. Now, you might think this is really rude of me, but my whole job is to sell the house. So I don't think I'm being rude, I think I'm being practical. Okay, as long as we can't see it, that's the whole point. So this room is good because we cannot close this door for the virtual tour. So we need to be able to see what we see on the virtual tour. All right, so let's get the rest of the virtual tour going. Pictures, again, cute, but for now, we're gonna remove them. And everything on top of that fridge. And this is just a personal pet peeve. If I had more time, I would legit spend this whole time removing this. I might even, just because my OCD is killing me. And it doesn't matter how, what kind of house you have, the best way to present it is the best way, right? So if we can remove all of this stuff, make it look much more attractive, then we should. So I'll spend a minute doing that. I'm gonna give you this. Okay. So I constantly bring Windex because it's the shiniest out of all the little products out there. And we're just gonna try and make these appliances look a little newer. Not that I'm gonna wash someone's appliances in and out, but we can make it look a little shinier.
I'll do these.
You're in a kitchen and they have an overhead, what's it called, fan, then we're gonna want it light. Then we're gonna wanna turn it on, but they do have a kitchen light here, so we'll try and find it. With this one. Okay. What'd you say? Perfect. There we go. Thank you so much. Here. There we go. Beautiful, right? Look how clean it looks, guys. That's what we're looking for. Okay, you can take that. It looks a lot better. We don't have all day here to take off every single little sticky thing that we have. Do you mind taking the bin? And I think we're ready to film.
Okay.
Whew, hot. Where's
Yeah.
my phone? All right, so now we have the whole garden done and we're just moving into the house. And there we go. I am so hot. I should have had my hair up today. My Lord. Oh, shoot. Again. And honestly, when we film at like Live Easy, we did all Live Easy's apartments, and the number of takes we have to do because people walk in our shops is exhausting. So the last shot is never shown, so we don't have to worry about that. But as you can see, I'm building my little house. And now this can go on social media, it can go absolutely everywhere, and it becomes the best way to showcase the house without having a ton of people in. So remember, this is the most important tool to get people into the house. So you'll never probably see it like this again. But that's okay, we want to drive expectation. So we're going to move here. That's okay. We're going to have to hide. All right, last one in there, and then we come down here. Okay, cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, you guys can sit. Love, you can go into the kitchen. If you guys go into the kitchen and sit there, then I won't be able to see you. Yeah, we're gonna clear this whole thing, but before we do, we're gonna just quickly do before and after. I'm probably gonna get Vince to go grab me some towels, just because we don't want the towels to be all different colors. So when it comes to bathrooms, again, this is why I bring my Windex. We want it to be as clean as possible. We take off everything personal, and we want it to be nice and bright and clean, the most important thing. So we're gonna start working on this one. Obviously you see the before, and then we're gonna finish it and show you what it looks like after. Take all this stuff off, and remember, it's very important to remember where all this stuff went so that we can put it all back. We're gonna move this back to its spot that we stole it from. Do you mind moving that camera back? Okay, that's fine. Okay. This one. Yes, everything. So just because a lot of people think it's the agent's job to prepare their house for sale, no, this is getting your house ready. Shouldn't be up to me or you to do this. It should be up to them. And we come in and the house looks like this. So I, in Canada, got my clients to a point where I sent them, this is how your house is gonna look when I show up. Light bulbs replaced, like I gave them a full list of, this is how I'm gonna come in and take pictures. Because when I used to pay for this in Canada, this would cost me $1,100 a tour, but houses sold like this. So I trained my clients how to get their house ready before I come in there and have to do it. I'll never forget, I had one client, didn't pick up the poo during the winter from the dog, and then it was spring, so when I came, I think I picked up 2 black bags of dog poo. But how the hell am I supposed to show that in the pictures? Like, I was so angry. Fortunately for them, the house sold in 3 days with multiple offers, so my anger was quick to fade, but man, will I never do that again. So it went on my list. All right, so I'm gonna move this camera, but all of this stuff in the hallway will need to go as well. I'm gonna clean. Okay, huge pet peeve when it comes to bathrooms. Do not take pictures with your toilet seat up. It's disgusting, number one. Number two, bathrooms are the best things to clean because they become super, super shiny and new. So just put a little bit of effort into making the bathroom look beautiful. And that's what we're here to do. So obviously 9 times out of 10, no agent's gonna do this. But I got to a point in Canada where I literally sent my clients a list of all the things I expected them to have clean by the time I show up, because this is not my job. However, I will do it because my job is to get the house sold. So, but really get to a point where your clients do this way before you show up, and that's ideal. Vince, I need those candles or something from the car. I need to make this room look a little bit more homey. So whatever you can bring me from the car will be ideal. Okay, so with regards to bathrooms, even though this bathroom is green and it's not an ideal bathtub, you can still make your bathroom look romanticized is the word I'm gonna use. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use those towels out there to start the video tour, and then I'm gonna bring the towels in here to make it look a little bit more homey. Yeah, and that's the best we can do. Normally, I normally have press stick on me, and I'll show you some tricks. So this happens in a lot of houses where, and I'll show you in the bathroom here, two things. One is, this is falling down. Two, this is falling down, and this is falling down. So handy dandy little trick, obviously just for photos, and as an agent, I would recommend that as I'm walking through the house, I get my clients to think, you know, fix these tiny little things so that a buyer doesn't have to worry about replacing these things when they move in. Little things can make a house worth more. This is not a fix. This is a temporary, make the pictures look better of what I'm trying to do. Okay. Yes, that's perfect, actually. Let me take this one. I don't want that one. It's just simple. Just gotta find it. Got it. Look at you go. Good. So since I didn't bring enough towels, what I'm gonna do is use this towel to pop some color in. Okay, still not happy. I wish I had more knickknacks, but I guess that will do for now. It's the best we can do. Okay, one more thing I'm gonna show you. It's a stupid little thing. So you have to remember that people are gonna see all the dirt, all of the dust. So it's very important that you make sure everything is super, super clean as much as possible. What I can see physically, they'll be able to see as well. So make this thing shiny again. Okay, done. So yeah, let's go. So the last shot I took was here. Guys, kitchen. Let me just check where my last shot was. Hold on. There. Put those towels back. Actually, no, I need to leave that. Actually, these can go back. Just putting everything back kind of how I found it, hopefully. I've got a lot of hand towels. There you go. So now we need to start on this room. So yeah, everything in here. That stuff went at the fireplace. Have to move these things out. Obviously, this is not ideal for the picture. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make a little cover so that it covers it up a bit. Okay, and it's okay to reuse staging. Okay, I'm not a big fan of bulky mirrors because then you can see yourself in it. Just gonna try and make it look pretty. You'll feel that breeze, that's nice. Now we need to figure out how to make this bed look a little bit more homey. We're back in the bathroom. Okay, so this is gonna be a little difficult because we need to, again, make this bathroom look very pretty. A little difficult because it's a fun color, but we're gonna do our very best. Okay, so you can make the bedding in the room, whoops, look quite attractive just by putting in a pop color. I'm gonna put that there. And then a lot of this stuff is just stuff that they have in their house that we're just reusing. And then we're gonna put a little blanket. So again, with bedrooms, you wanna make them look as open as possible and big as possible. Now I'm thinking for this bathroom, anything we put in here is gonna clash with the colors and the tiles. So I think I'm gonna leave it exactly like this and not do anything to it. Not put in bath towels, nothing. I'm literally gonna leave it like this. I'll shine it up a bit with some spray, but it's a bathroom that needs to be redone. Almost done, promise. Vince is obviously not a real estate agent because he just did weird stuff to the pillows. Okay. So we've done the best we can. I'm actually gonna put this at an angle, I think. So, transform the bedroom a bit. Not ideal with this cupboard because the cameras is gonna be hard to walk through. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 pictures, one with the full cupboard closed and then one with it open. All right, let's go. Okay, so that shot, let me just show you here. I'm gonna use that shot for the photo of the overall bedroom. So that's a beautiful bedroom shot. But now I'm gonna have to open the door so that the virtual tour can walk through, okay? So when you're doing pictures for your property, try and make every room look different so that the buyer knows which room is what. Especially if you're putting multiple pictures of a room in, anything that can help them say, oh, that room actually belongs to that room as well. Bathrooms are the worst pictures to do, absolute worst. You can never get a proper angle, just is what it is. We're gonna try our best, but I hate bathrooms. So the next one's like a kid's bedroom, so we're gonna make it look like a kid's bedroom. This part of the house is now done. Now we're gonna move on to the other bedrooms and then we'll be able to go outside and quickly do the tenants in that area. Part of being a real estate agent is canceling all of your appointments constantly because you're working. So it's my sister's son's birthday today and I'm running late, but thankfully they just texted me and said, we're gonna start the party an hour later. God loves me. All right. As you can see, we're making a huge mess, but come look how pretty this looks. And Vince, do you mind moving these waters? Okay, so we've completely decluttered this room, so it looks a lot bigger and cleaner, and now we can do the virtual tour. Here we go, done and done. Okay, so this is our final room. We're gonna remove all of this. I mean, we're gonna declutter. As you can see, there's bottles, there's stuff. And this is the master bedroom, so we need to make it look more romantic. So I'm gonna pull out all the stops on this room because this is the biggest room and this is the most important. So let's get started. Yeah, it's fine. Just take that. Here we go, get some weights. No, I just gotta get the camera back there. Okay. Pillows. Get this. I think bring one of those to me, Vince. No, I need to do something else with this room. Okay. Actually, that will look good here. Yeah, let's put the carpet, we're gonna put it there. Ugh. Need to do the same thing with Oh, Lord child. Can you get me the other pillows too, please? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna try with what we've got to make this room beautiful. That color. There we go. Okay. I need one of those rope thingies, please. We need. A picture. We need a picture. What are we gonna use? So I found this. Huh? What do we think? I think it looks good. I am gonna remove this chair because it doesn't look good in here. And then guys, we are done with this room. And you saw the before and now you see the after. And remember, if this house sells, the agent would make what, 20,000? I think it's worth the energy we put in today. Okay, let me see one more thing. Oh, can I have my spray back? I'm just gonna see if I can make this a little bit better. The nicest thing you can do before you sell is paint. It is the cheapest way to make your house look better and more impressive. And yeah, so if you are looking to sell, honestly, the easiest way to make it look nice and fresh The most inexpensive way is to paint. Can you imagine if this room was brand new painted? It would look so good. Okay, so let's go check out the apartments quickly and see what we're working with. Hi. So we're gonna start filming here. Is it okay if you guys wait in the house? Are they allowed to wait in the house? Okay, perfect. Perfect. We're not gonna move a lot of stuff. We just wanna put lights in the room and that's it. Okay. Hi, sweethearts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye, sweethearts. So what we'll do in here is we'll just move a couple things. We'll put everything back where it was. And yeah, so we just need a few things. We're gonna wait for our helper man, Vince. He didn't know what he was getting himself into, but that's okay. And then let's go see the other unit. So this is the one unit. Okay, so we'll get to this in a minute, but let's finish this one and then we'll go to the other side. Thank you. I'm filming here, so you're gonna have to move it to the front door, like around the corner. Okay, done. Stick this. How annoying. Okay, you can have that. No, I won't. Take that. Okay, last thing. We're gonna take this. Just. Okay, so best we can do here. So this community hasn't had water in 5 days, so they have this big water truck coming so that people can fill up water. So the people that live in this house, they have all their big buckets to get as much water as possible. I couldn't even imagine not having water for 5 days. City, do better. Do better. Now, let's keep going. Look, they're all coming to get water. Well, at least they're getting water. All right, so we're finally finished with the whole house. So as you can see, it shows exactly the size of the property. And then what we do is we're gonna go back to the house and we're gonna edit this whole thing, pull out the beautiful pictures that we can. And like I said, as the camera rotates, we have 3,500 pictures to pick from. So I can decide whatever pictures work for me. And then we go from there. So that is how you do it. This one was exactly 98, which is perfect. It took us a lot longer because I'm a perfectionist, but thank God I had a team here. Anyway, now we go home to our birthday party.
Yeah, boy, let's go. One hop, one place, now your business grow. Safe and verified, everybody knows. Zap up the spots where the right work flows. Zap up, kiss it and grow. Zap up, kiss it and go. Zap up, kiss it and go. Zap up, kiss it and go. Zap up, zap up, zap up, zap up. Zap hop, yeah, boy, let's go. One hop, one place, now your business grow. Safe and verified, everybody knows. Zap hop, the spots where the right work flows. Zap hop, miss it and go.